Roulette is one of the most versatile games in a casino, providing players with a very wide range of betting options. This makes it the perfect candidate for betting systems, and the right roulette strategy can result in impressive wins. We cover the most popular roulette wheel betting strategies and see how successful they really are. The roulette wheel betting strategies: martingale, for beginners and newcomers to the little wheel; d'Alembert, for players with a large bankroll available; Fibonacci sequence, for experienced roulette players; parlay, for players who don't like taking big risks; double streak quad, for those looking for larger wins. Finding the best roulette strategy. In order to better understand how these strategies work, we will go through each one in more detail. This will help you find the most successful roulette strategy that fits your playstyle and lets you have fun. While the main goal is to win, you should also enjoy the session, and some of these systems can definitely provide a thrilling experience. The martingale betting strategy. This is the simplest and most popular betting system for casino games with even money payouts, but not really useful for casino games like real money slots. This means that the best roulette baits for the martingale betting strategy are outside baits, like odd, even, reed, black, or low, high. When using the martingale strategy in roulette, you have to double the size of the bet after a loss. When you win, you reset the stake to the initial amount. Your initial stake is the minimum bet, which you determine based on the available bankroll. The best way to learn how to beat roulette games with the martingale system is to practice. For example, let's say that we are betting $2 on black for the first spin. If we win, we receive a $4 payout, which includes our initial $2 bet and a $2 profit. With a loss, we increase the bet to $4 for the next spin. If we lose again, we bet $8 for the following round. Again, if we get unlucky and lose, we keep going and bet $16. Now, if we win, we receive $32, which covers all of our previous baits. $2 plus $4 plus $8 plus $16 equals $30 and even include. After a win, we reset the betting system and start again with the $2 bet. In order to make martingale the winning roulette strategy, we recommend having a substantial bankroll. The initial bet should be 2 to 3% of the total amount available for that session. This will help you avoid situations where you can no longer afford to double the bet after a bad streak. Having a set betting limit is very important casino roulette, but also in every game. Next up, we have the d'Alembert betting system, which is a more advanced strategy for roulette. Similar to martingale, however, this system can only be used on baits with even money payouts. You shouldn't place a straight-up bet if you want to use the d'Alembert system to win at roulette. Before you place your first bet, you need to establish the size of a betting unit based on your available bankroll. We recommend using 1% of the bankroll as the best bet in roulette for 1 unit for d'Alembert. Then, you start with an initial bet of 5 units and subtract 1 unit if you win, or add 1 unit if you lose. Your minimum bet will be of 1 unit, even if you win multiple rounds in a row. For example, we have a $100 budget and we set the unit to $1, so the first bet is $5. If we win, the next bet will be $4. If we then lose, we are back to $5, and if we lose again, we will bet $6 on the following round. The advantage of the d'Alembert strategy over the martingale strategy in roulette is that it is not as punishing for multiple losses in a row. Since we are only increasing the bet by $1 every time, we can survive a bad streak and recover later on. This allows for a longer session, which will also help you learn how to win in roulette in the long run. The Fibonacci sequence is a popular series of numbers where each new number is calculated by adding up the 2 numbers before it. While it can go on forever, the Fibonacci roulette betting strategy mostly uses the first 10 numbers. These are 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, 21, 30. Again, only even money baits are available for the Fibonacci roulette strategy, so make sure to only place chips on the most outside options on the roulette table. For this to be easier, we recommend setting a bet unit when learning how to beat roulette tables. You start with 1 unit and then move to the next number in the sequence after a loss. If you win, you jump back to positions to the corresponding number. So, let's start with a $1 bet and say, you lose it. The start of the Fibonacci sequence is a bit slow, so we recommend jumping straight to a $2 bet. Another loss means that we have to bet $3, then $5, and then $8 due to a string of unlucky spins. If we win now, however, we receive $16 and jump back 2 numbers to a bet of $3. It is certainly one of the more complicated roulette strategies, but it does have its benefits. First of all, it doesn't require a massive bankroll since the climb in stakes is not as fast as in other betting systems. Moreover, you don't have to reset after just one win, which means that consecutive wins can be more profitable. Parlay roulette strategy. Roulette is a simple betting system that is popular among casino players who don't want to take big risks. It is also known as the parole betting system, and it is designed to reward winning streaks. The parlay roulette strategy is the opposite of the martingale system because you double the bet when you win and reset after a loss. For a more cautionary approach, it is best to add a profit target to help make it the best roulette strategy. We recommend stopping after winning for in a row and no longer doubling the bet. Instead, keep the same bet size until you lose a round when using the reverse martingale system. As you become more experienced and learn how to beat roulette with the parlay strategy, you can change the win limit to fit your own style. Double streak quad. This roulette strategy is quite different from the other betting systems covered above and is one of the few non-progressive strategies. Instead of telling you how to bet, the double streak quad approach tells you what to bet on. As the name suggests, you need to place 2 double street baits, 1 corner bet, and an additional straight bet. These shouldn't overlap so that your bet covers 17 different numbers. The payouts will be different based on which split bet is successful since a double street covers 6 numbers, a corner is on for numbers, and a straight bet is on 1. This is where the double street quad stands out as it can generate smaller wins to keep the action going, but also has the potential for a huge payout if that one straight bet is successful. It is the best way to play roulette if you want to keep the excitement that comes with big payouts.